Your time on internet was AOL, right? It was like
Yeah, I got another one that I want to talk to. Millennials following their passion versus working. That's one. Can you discuss that? You're the one. You're the moderator, so it's your topic. Sorry, everybody. Got a little ahead of myself.
Yeah, in terms of millennials, I guess, quote unquote, following their passion, or like a lot of people going into this whole hustle culture and everything. There's this misconception on my end, like that millennials don't want to work. When for me, I'm fucking working 12 hours a day.
No, you're not
on the shit. The thing is, it's on shit I care about. I remember going to a fucking corporate job, and I was even offered a position to be head of marketing for some companies. Mm-hmm. I was like, fuck that, because if it takes away from the time that matters to me, for me at least, I've defined what matters: like family, work, and freedom of time. Having nice control of that. And if it takes away from the number one thing, which is family, because they would require me to go from the far. I'm not gonna disclose where I live. Let's just say it's on the east side of downtown LA, all the way come.
I'll post his address later. Don't worry.
No,
please protest in front of it.
But if it takes away time to spend time with my son, I'm not for it.
Okay.
So, and then that's what I'm passionate about, to be a good dad. But also, if it's something I don't give a shit about, I don't want to fucking waste my time on it, because this is the only time I have alive. Why am I going to spend time being unhappy? Because I get there's the whole thing of work to make a living and all that shit, and you have to pay bills. Yes, I've had to do that where my family was evicted, and I only had 2 weeks to find a place.
Wow.
So, and then I had to find a job. I bounced a few jobs to help me get back on my feet, but then I was like, peace out. I don't give a fuck about this shit. So like I know I got skills that I can fucking help you guys out. I just need to make a living in the moment until I can further support. This is also like while building this company up, like I was working to pay my bills and also build this company simultaneously. And then once I got good enough where it was safe, I was like, I'm gonna go all in, which is what I've been doing. And then where it's gone to the point like where working is my passion, which is why I'm okay doing 12 hours a day, because to me it's like a video game.
You know, I'm from a generation where we were all work. You know, I came from a poor family. We all worked hard. We tried to make a living, and certainly we wanted to follow our passion. But we always believed that you got to earn some money to, and then with that money, use it to follow your dream or your passion. But if you don't have any money in your bank and you're trying to do your passion without any money, I didn't think that was a good combination, because I was poor. So what was I going to do? Live on the street? So I had to have a regular job, then try to follow my passion. This is kind of following my passion at a late age, because this is kind of what I really always wanted to do. I just didn't see myself able to earn a living doing this. I would be probably living in my car. I just felt like in the beginning of my life, I would be living in my car. I wouldn't have a shower. I wouldn't have a warm place to live, and I'd be very nervous. So I tried the regular approach, which is getting a regular job and living my life normally. But I've always wanted to do stand-up or do comedy things or do a show, and it just I never saw any way to monetize it.
Yeah.
If I saw a way to monetize it, I would have immediately done it early on and think, okay, I could pay my bills. But I always thought about bills and finances, because I grew up so poor. I didn't want to be broke, and I didn't want to be homeless. And my mother had nothing. My poor mother was broke. That's how we lived. We had a few bucks, and that was it. We basically ate at home. We got a few dollars. We had it's not like I wanted for anything. I don't want to say that about my mother. It's just that I knew we were poor.
Yeah, it's kind of like the environment what you were brought of, and the values. And, this is one of the reasons like I kind of admire what you're doing, because you're, in a sense, being a testimony to a lot of people. It's like, fuck age, I'm going to go follow what I'm passionate about. So, because, and albeit, like, my generation kind of had an advantage, because fucking internet.
Correct.
So, and back then, because back then it wasn't as easy. I would assume it wasn't as easy, because the number one lesson I learned from business is like cash is king. If you have no cash flow, you're not. What the fuck are you doing? So in a sense that makes sense. Get a job to support the thing you're supposed to want to build. So, sorry, like I've gone off. Jesse, you wanna?
Your time on internet was AOL, right? It was like
sure. Yeah, we had to interrupt.
And then it's like your mom's on the phone with your auntie. It's like
The minute you're on the phone,
Yeah.
it signs you.
Yeah,
it signs you
exactly.
up.
It's what I just said in Spanish was, "Hey, auntie, I'm trying to use the internet on my computer. Can you call later?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I had to do.
Well, you
I
know-
also had the AOL when it started when I was a
Hey.
kid.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
Got mail.
I missed that.
That was a nice thing.
We
Now
got-
it's just annoying.
Yeah, it is.
You know what?
get so many
I kind of
emails.
like the voice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like I could totally relate to the Team Millennial hashtag Team Millennial. It's all about Millennial Pink.
Oh my god!
Where's Millennial Pink?
Oh, I
Oh my
forgot that was
God.
a thing.
What?
Yeah, it was a thing. Millennial Pink.
Millennial has their own
Their
version
own
of
colors.
pink.
You know,
we'll pop
If,
it.
We'll
up.
if it's
pop up in
trendy
the-
and it's trendy, Jesse knows it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And I grew up in a family as well as
Jeff.
over here, Mister. And it was difficult. I remember when I was a kid. At one point, when it was a recession, my dad was unemployed, and like we were just living like day by day. And I remember that's when I started my business of selling cupcakes. I did it not because I like doing it. It was fun, but I did it more of necessity because I had to help my dad out because whatever he was getting from like EDD, and support from that we get, it wasn't enough. So that's why I opened up my cupcake company. I started doing the tutoring. I started helping my uncles make their company because they sell tiny homes and tiny sheds. From there, I started up doing the face painting, body painting, and beauty makeup. And from there, I turned into the bakering turned into a bigger business, and I started bartending now. So I feel like it's not kind of like, oh, I'm working because it's difficult. It's like, no, I want to work, and I'm self-made, and I'm proud of who I am. Like I have a job that's 9 to 5. I have my normal job, but on the side I run all my other businesses. And I feel like passionate projects, it's not just all about like I want to be self-made, I want to do it because I want to, and I don't want to work for anyone. No, it's kind of like I'm doing it because it's fun, it's me, I want to leave a legacy for myself. And it actually shows your skills more for when you apply to a regular job, and it makes you divergent, it makes you different. And even when you apply to schools, it's supposed to help your application be bigger. I'm saying hope because some law schools haven't gotten back to me. Yeah.
I'll put in a good word for him. Call Jesse immediately.
Yeah,
send
check
him an acceptance.
How do you say that website? I said wrong. The
LinkedIn?
One. LinkedIn. I
Yeah.
always say it wrong. Hey guys, check my bio down
Yeah.
below if you're from
Check-
Southwestern.
check-
Yeah.
And it's true,
Yeah.
all my friends always come up to me saying that I was an inspiration. I'm saying because the majority of my friends now own their own businesses, and they're like, hey Jesse, you inspired me to open up my own business and do this and do that. And last year I went through a depression, so when all my friends opened up the majority of their businesses last year, and when they were calling me, I felt so great. It helped lift my spirit, and it makes me feel like I'm not just like any regular person, a regular student, or a regular human being. I'm someone that's a leader and can help people develop themselves as better human beings.
I want to say one other thing that I think is important. Look, any way you could support yourself or make a living, whether it is a very positive thing. If you could earn money opening your own business, whether it's selling cakes, bartending, doing internet radio, doing podcasts, doing YouTube, whatever you do to make money, then you could use that basis of money and try another business and go another business and make more money and become successful in this country. We're lucky to live in America, even though it sounds very political. It's not. We're lucky to live here. A lot of countries wish they had lived here. A lot of countries are poor. People don't make money. We make a lot of money. We have opportunity, whether we like what's going on, we don't like what's going on with the politics. I don't care. It's still America. We're one country, we're one people, and we all, whether we're different races, different colors, different creeds, we're all one country, one people, and we're all American citizens, all in this together.
We're all in this together. Once again.
And